Amy Walsh stepped into the diplomatic quarters aboard the space station with careful movements. Her assignment was simple, yet strange. Serve as rest companion to Ambassador Zara Velthane of the Catherian Empire. The tall alien woman stood near, the viewing port, her silver skin catching the starlight. Her forearms moved with grace as she studied the human approach. The Catherians were known across the galaxy for their cold logic and superior technology. They had never requested human companionship before. This made Amy nervous but also curious. Ambassador Velthane turned her large violet eyes toward the human woman. Her expression was unreadable. "You are the rest companion they assigned," Velthane said in perfect English, though her voice carried musical tones no human could produce. Amy nodded and tried to appear professional despite her racing heart. The ambassador was beautiful in an otherworldly way. Her elongated limbs and graceful movements reminded Amy of dancers she had seen. On Earth, the silver markings on Velthane's skin seemed to pulse with inner light. "I have never required such services before," the ambassador continued, "but recent events have made my superiors believe I need human influence to understand your species better." The human woman wondered what events those might be. The Catherians had been negotiating a trade agreement with Earth for months. Something must have gone wrong for them to request this unusual arrangement Amy had been chosen for. Her psychological training and calm nature. Over the following days, Amy learned that Velthane was not like other Catherians. The ambassador showed curiosity about human emotions and customs. Most of her people viewed such things as weaknesses. Velthane seemed different, though she tried to hide it. During their evening conversations, Amy noticed the ambassador's silver markings would brighten when she laughed at human jokes. This was clearly not normal. Catherian behavior. Amy began to suspect that Velthane was changing somehow. Being around humans was affecting her in ways her people had not expected. One night, Velthane confessed something shocking to Amy. The trade negotiations were actually a cover for something much bigger. The Catherian Empire was studying human emotional responses for military purposes. They believed human unpredictability could be weaponized against their enemies. Amy felt betrayed but also protective of the alien woman. Velthane clearly struggled with her people's plans. The ambassador had developed genuine feelings for humans during her time studying them. This was causing conflict with her loyalty to the Empire. The situation became dangerous when Catherian military ships arrived at the station. Velthane's superiors had decided the negotiations were taking too long. They planned to take human test subjects by force. Amy realized she had to help the ambassador make a choice between her people and what was right. Velthane surprised everyone by refusing her orders. She used her diplomatic immunity to protect the humans on the station. Her forearms worked frantically at control panels as she locked down entire sections. The silver markings on her skin blazed bright with determination. "I cannot allow this," she told Amy as alarms sounded throughout the station. "Your species has shown me something my people lack: true compassion." The Catherian warships began attacking the station. When their ambassador would not comply, Amy and Velthane worked together to evacuate civilians to escape pods. The ambassador's strength and speed saved many lives while Amy coordinated the rescue efforts. During the evacuation, Amy discovered the truth about Catherian biology. The silver markings were not decorative. They were emotional indicators Velthane's people had evolved to suppress their feelings. But contact with humans was reawakening those dormant responses. This terrified the Catherian leadership. As they fought their way to the command center, Velthane explained more about her transformation. "My people removed emotion from our evolution long ago," she said, while using her forearms to operate multiple systems at once. "We became efficient but lost our souls. Your species reminded me what we gave." Amy helped the ambassador send a message to the human fleet. The information Velthane provided would give Earth a huge advantage in defending against the Catherian invasion. This act of betrayal would make Velthane an exile from her own people forever. The final confrontation came when Catherian soldiers boarded the station. Amy watched in amazement as Velthane fought with desperate fury to protect the remaining humans. Her silver skin blazed like a star as emotions her people had bred out came flooding back. In the end, human reinforcements arrived just in time. The Catherian attack was repelled, but at great cost. Ambassador Velthine could never return to her empire. She had chosen humanity over her own species. Months later, Amy visited Velthane in her new home on Earth. The former ambassador had adapted well to human society. Her silver markings now glowed constantly with warmth and happiness. She had discovered what her people had lost, the ability to truly live rather than just exist. "You saved more than just those humans on the station," Amy told her alien friend as they watched the sunset together. "You saved yourself." Velthane smiled, an expression that would have horrified her former people. "Your species taught me that efficiency without compassion is just elaborate death," she replied. "I chose life instead." The story of the Catherian ambassador who chose humanity over her empire became legend across both species. It proved that even the most logical beings could rediscover their hearts when shown genuine kindness and friendship.